Hello, dear distinguished people. My name is Dr. Abdelghani Fawad Hussein. Welcome to a new lecture from our training course. The complete collection of search engine optimization strategy templates with step-by-step instructions. How to track single-page applications with GA4 AKM. Many websites have adopted the single-page application structure to provide a responsive and smooth user experience, and more will join their ranks in the future. But this can make tracking a bit more complex compared to traditional websites. Now that the date of Universal Analytics' retirement draws closer, it's even more important to figure out how to track single-page applications, SPA. We will also cover some common challenges that arise when tracking SPAs. Additionally, we will provide some best practices for optimizing your SPA tracking setup. Here's a quick overview of what you'll learn. What are single-page applications? How to track SPAs? Common challenges with tracking SPA. Best practices to track SPAs. Let's get started. What are single-page applications? A single-page application or website is one where each page of the content is not required to be loaded every time you navigate to different pages because it loads everything in the first instance. Now, you might see that the URLs change when you click on different links, buttons, and pages, but they are just to give you an idea that a new page has been loaded when technically it does not, as the content is served dynamically. So if there's no refresh, then it means the tracking code only loads and fires once regardless of what other content you see. Logically, that also means you would see only one session for that user because the page never reloads, which has been the case with UR. Another important thing to note is that single-page applications can be confused with single-page websites, but they are different. Single-page websites have all the content on one page where you scroll through different sections to get the information you want. There's often a sticky navigation bar that follows you around. Clicking on the links buttons often leads you to that section on the same page, as they are anchor links without reloading the page. GA4 came with enhanced measurement, which can be helpful to track SPAs in general. However, for some SPAs, you might need to do additional work with GTM to correctly track them. But if it is such a problem, why do SPA websites exist? They load very fast as all the resources, like HTML, CSS, and scripts in the backend load simultaneously. This also makes it easier for SPAs to provide smooth transitions while providing all the information quickly. SPAs can cache data effectively as they send a single request to the server and save all the data, which can also be used if the users go offline or have a bad internet connection. They are easy to debug with the browser's developer tools because it's easier for the devs to go through the rendered JSV's so many lines of code. Development of SPAs can be much faster compared to traditional websites because the front end and back end can be separated. As a result, more developers can work at the same time, and making changes to one end doesn't affect the other. They are easy to convert to iOS and your Android apps, as the same back-end web app code can be used to develop the apps. Some major examples of SPAs are Netflix, Facebook, Twitter, and Gmail, so they are not as problematic as you might think. How to track SPAs. There are generally three widely used methods to track SPAs. These are GA4's enhanced measurement to track page views, TM's history change trigger, data layer push, and DE. So let's see how you can use each. GA4's enhanced measurement to track page views. To do this, we need to go to the stream settings. Click on the admin cog in the bottom left. Data streams under the property column. Select the stream. You will now see the web stream details, so click on the Settings cog under Enhanced Measurement. Here, click on the Show Advanced Settings. Check the page changes based on browser history events.